When I do movie reviews, I know you're probably expecting me to, talk over the microphone and have a bunch of edited footage and all that. But considering how this movie might be pulled out of theaters very soon, I won't really have time to make a video like that, and this will have to be a short discussion video. And sorry you couldn't have the super filled with effort video that you were probably looking forward to. Heck, I was really looking forward to putting a lot of effort into making this video because this is a movie I've been looking forward to for months, but considering the dire state that it's in, I figured that I only have time to make an unscripted video like this. So let me just cut to the chase right now. Please, I am begging you, if you are watching this video and this movie is still in theaters, go buy a ticket to see The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie in theaters. I'm sure you need no introduction of what the Looney Tunes are. You know the Looney Tunes, you love the Looney Tunes, everyone loves Looney Tunes. Whether it be you grew up in the 60s, you grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, I guarantee you have some fond memories of watching some sort of Looney Tunes. It's a franchise that has stayed fresh despite being almost a century old. And this is the first time a full feature-length animated Looney Tunes film is being shown on the big screen. Like, I'm sure a lot of you've heard of the Space Jam movies and Looney Tunes Back in Action, but those are animation live-action hybrid films. And let's just say they have not really aged well in their own ways. Okay, I'm gonna cut to the older movie some slack. Space Jam is, a guilty pleasure of mine. Like, yeah, I know it's definitely a stupid movie, and it's for its time, but I just can't get enough of it. The Looney Tunes aspect of the movie is something I really like, and I just can't call it a bad movie. Back in Action, I have not seen in a very long time, but I do have fond memories of watching it. Even though the clips I have seen ever since then, the movie does look a little dated in a few ways, but it definitely looked better than Space Jam. And then Space Jam 2, it's literally just one giant commercial. It's basically just Warner Bros. Just flashing, look how many IPs we own, or look how many memes we can shove into this movie. Like, it's just a mess. But this is the first fully animated Looney Tunes film on the big screen. It stars Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. It does not feature any of the other Looney Tunes like Bugs Bunny, Tasmanian Devil, Wile E. Coyote, and not even Marvin the Martian, despite it being a movie about aliens. But the good thing is, this only needs two to three Looney Tunes to work as a movie, because they really utilize what they've got to its fullest potential. I'm just gonna say it right now, watching this movie in theaters is probably some of the most fun I've ever had going to the movies. And that's not just because I went with a friend. Like, this movie, it just retains that classic Looney Tunes charm of just being a turn your brain off session and just have a good time. From what my friend told me, this is based off the new Looney Tunes cartoons on HBO Max, which I have yet to sit down and watch for myself. But from what I've heard, they do a fantastic job at not only keeping these characters and stories fresh after nearly a century, but they pay homage to the beautiful golden age of the theatrical shorts in ways that are not only nostalgic, but in ways keep the tradition of classic hand-drawn animation alive in a world where you don't really see those kinds of movies in the theaters anymore. And that is why I am so grateful that this movie exists. Because, like, it just brings back that lively, expressive, hand-drawn 2D animation, and in a lot of ways, it feels like a love letter to not just like the films they pay homage to, since this is a sci-fi film. Like, they pay homage to classic films such as Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Day the Earth Stood Still, The Thing, and more. This also pays homage to just the entire franchise. It feels like a love letter to just all of Looney Tunes, like what made Looney Tunes so great in the first place. And just, if you go to the theaters and watch this for yourself, not only will you be hit with a good burst of nostalgia, but you'll feel like a kid. You'll have that great feeling of feeling like a kid again. Like watching watching Saturday morning cartoons, or watching them on your old VHS tapes or DVDs. Like, it was just such a great feeling that had me smiling from ear to ear the entire time. It has everything a Looney Tunes fan, whether you're a classic Looney Tunes fan, whether you're a new Looney Tunes fan, or whether you appreciate all the eras of Looney Tunes. It has something for everyone. It has all the clever, wacky humor that Looney Tunes is known for, on top of all of the adult jokes that they managed to put in there. Like, I swear, like, some of these jokes are just absolutely unhinged. Like, there's this one scene where Daffy and Porky get captured by the aliens, and, like, Daffy just talks about how, like, I don't care if you probe me. I don't care if you probe me in the streets. I don't care if you probe me in the supermarket. I don't care if you probe me in the gas station bathroom. No, that's a real line. That's an actual thing that he says in the movie. Oh my god, me and my friend were just looking at each other and just giggling. Oh, it is so hilarious. And it's all topped off with incredible voice acting from Eric Bauza, Candy Milo, Peter McNicol, and more. My favorite thing about this movie has to be the focus on Daffy and Porky's friendship, as they not only build off each other really well. I mean, there is no, like, sense of deep storytelling. It's a Looney Tunes movie, but their friendship arc is really written well in this movie, where it not only wraps up in a pretty satisfying way, but these characters are honestly the best they have been in such a long time. Even the addition of Petunia Pig, a Looney Tune that I don't really know much about, was pretty welcome, as I did enjoy her friendship with Daffy and Porky, and she was just an overall charming character. So in conclusion, if you have any fond memories watching Looney Tunes or 2D animated films such as The Iron Giant, The Prince of Egypt, or even a lot of classic Disney films, please do yourself a favor and go buy a ticket to see this movie. You will have such a fun time watching it. You won't regret a single minute of it. I really hope that more people go to see this movie so it actually stands a chance of doing well in the box office. And I really just want more animated movies like this in the theaters again. Like, I know we also got, like, the movies like The Boy and the Heron in recent years, which was really good. And if this movie does well, we could see a huge revival, especially with the current state the franchise is in. We can see, like, a giant redemption or revival for the Looney Tunes. Like, we could get movies starring Bugs Bunny or Wile E. Coyote. Like, we can get Bye Bye Bunny and Coyote versus Acme back, and we can just get all these new great and creative projects on top of that. Invite your friends, invite your family, you will all have a great time watching this movie, and you will easily relive those days of being a kid again. And that's all I've really got for now. Are you gonna go see this movie? Have you already seen it? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more detailed analysis and reviews on entertainment media, animation, video games, and more. And that's all, folks.